Alright guys, here it is, the Bosch ADS 625. Turn this bad boy on for you guys. I'm just going to give you a brief warning here. I have not had much seat time with this tool, and I'm learning. I've only gotten it a couple of days ago, and so far all I've really done is turn it on, update the tool, and just try to get a little bit familiar with the functions. I haven't really had a chance to use it yet for diagnosis, or I would have videoed it. I have seen this thing obviously used by other guys. I'm very curious to think of what you all think about it. And I mean, so far, I love this thing so far. I mean, I'm going to say this tool is not a it's not aimed at a do-it-yourselfer so much. Okay, I mean, if obviously if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you want a high-end scan tool, well, here it is, because this thing not only has the ability to do everything that other scan tools can do in terms of OBD2, manufacturer, all that stuff. It also gives you something that a lot of them don't, which is repair source. If you hook up to the vehicle, which I'll show you after, say I pick my truck here, which I'm going to show you in a little while. If I go into my truck and hook up to it, once the vehicle's picked, it will give you all of the information off that vehicle right there. You can go in and you can instantly look up diagrams and service data and all of that sort of stuff. If you don't have it hooked up to a vehicle and you're looking to research something, hit repair source. You can pick your vehicle. Okay, so I'll go into I don't know, 2003 Ford Escape, and pick what engine, say 3.0. That's common. And once you're here, well, here's your information right here. You go into whatever system you want, and you can look up what's available for that system. Okay, so what's this? They actually give you mounting locations for things. They show you where that's great. Muffler mounting location, muffler nut mounting location. That's fantastic. All right, they give you a lot of information here, guys. Let's see, if I go to wiring diagrams, which is one of my favorite, hit that, and I could go to system and say that I want to go into lighting, just for the heck of it, and we'll go into our headlight system. They give you the option with or without auto lamps, and here is your diagram, which you can obviously zoom in this way by hitting the plus or minus sign, or you can just kind of do it like you would on your phone or tablet. And here is your wiring diagrams. Component, let me see. You can search by component, by the letter. Okay, so we'll go to left mirror. I hope this isn't going to tell me where the left mirror is. That's pretty funny. No, it's going to give me a diagram on the left mirror circuit. All right, and these diagrams are crisp. This screen is just freaking awesome. I mean, you can see it nice and clear. I can print from here if I ever figure out how to set up a printer, which that is not anything to do with the tool, but me. I always seem to have problems setting up wireless printers. I know I can print through the network. That much I know. I just have to figure out how I go about it. So I will get to that. So far, this thing kills it. I love this tool. This was sent to us by Bosch, so big thank you to them for that. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to remember what I wanted to show you. This not only gives you wiring diagrams, but this thing will also give you all the service data. Okay, you can look up labor times, you can look up whatever you'd like. It's all here at your fingertips, literally. Let me see here. All right, you have component locator. You can search by system, component, You have diagnostic trouble codes, so you would get a flow chart or whatever from there. You have specifications, which is nice. You can look up torque specs, and you can look up system capacities and all of that stuff. All right. So if I wanted to air condition, it would give me the capacity in grams, capacity in ounces, and it would give me the type of refrigerant that it takes, the type of oil it takes, the viscosity, the everything that I need to know here. Okay, which is great. Another thing that this thing has besides wiring diagrams and all of that stuff is I have video tutorials as well that you can learn how to use this tool right from here. I believe these videos, I may be mistaken here, but I believe these videos are on YouTube as well. I think that's probably where they are, or if I click them actually. I didn't even think of that. Nope, they're right here. Okay, so this is going to show you exactly what you can do with the tool.
Full color, full system wiring diagrams for vehicles 1986 and newer. Diagrams are vehicle specific, accessed from the home screen after a vehicle is selected. Each wiring diagram is OE quality, detailing everything you need to track electrical issues. This includes what modules and components are part of the system.
So I won't make you watch the whole thing, but as you can see, you get my drift here. All right, you can watch through these, and you can learn how to use the tool to the best of its ability, which I am going to do as soon as I have a moment to myself. I'll look through these, and watch them. But this tool gives you no excuses, for not utilizing everything it has. It gives you everything at your fingertips. I love this thing so far. I cannot wait to put it to use and get to see what it can really do. It has all of the things you need, bi-directional. It's a professional level scan tool. So this thing is just fantastic so far. I'm going to shut her down, and now I'll show you the docking station that it comes with right here. It has a spot here that you can put your J-box, which is right here. All right, and the cable to hook up the J-box to the unit. So I will leave all of this together so it doesn't get lost or damaged. And I love that I can just kind of set this up, in my toolbox, and I can just leave it here, just let it sit here nice and safe until I need it. And the tool on the back has two cutouts that fit into here, and the bottom is where it makes contact for charging. So it just kind of sits in, the green light comes on, and you are all set. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm going to hook it up to the truck. I'm going to show you a basic of what it can do once it's hooked up to the vehicle, and that'll be that for today. All right, so as you can see, I plugged in my J-box, and if you notice, this has a battery voltage display built in, which is really, really nice to have. Okay, on the display here. So you have 3 LEDs on it to indicate connections. Start my truck. Hey, look, it's actually charging. That's a good thing. So I'm going to go to my home page, select vehicle. It's not going to auto ID. I'm going to pick manual selection. This truck is way too old. And go to 96 Jeep VIN T Cherokee. Wasn't sure, I had to check. That's terrible, isn't it? And hopefully my audio is coming through nice and clear, because this is the new microphone that we're trying out, the new Rode Wireless Go, as well as a new camera. So this is a classic. All right, so we can go into read DTCs, select controllers, select all, continue. You want to use this guy. don't know why I selected all. I don't have ABS, but that's all right. It's going to come up as not scanned, obviously, because we don't have it. Now it'll read the engine. I shouldn't have any codes in here, unless I get surprised. No. Maybe I will get surprised. Check engine light burned out. Hey, look at that, I got codes. Oh yeah, well, actually, that's right. My fuel level sending unit's broke. Forgot about that. All right, so we're back out of there. We'll go to data stream. Just want to give you a quick summary here of this thing because I don't have a car in here to diagnose with it, but it's all right. So now here, I pull up my data stream and I can pick my groups, okay, and I can customize them. So I can select all of this information here, or I can customize it and pick whatever PIDs I want. So if I go to my sensor data and I customize, now I have whatever I would like to pick. All right, just pick up a few random PIDs. I don't know what I'm bothering here because this is all just for showing the tool, but we'll go here. Okay, we'll take those. Hopefully I don't run out of fuel being that my sending unit doesn't work. And here are your PIDs. You can record data on here. It will record. Playback. You can do a lot of other things actually here that I'm not 100% with. Okay, this is to change what PIDs you want. I can expand this and then it will put it into a graph. All right, which is really, really cool as well. Let me see something here if I can. Oops, I just screwed that up. All right, so let's go find that again. Find my oxygen sensor. Put that back. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. I haven't used this tool yet, so all right. Expand. Okay, so now I can get one PID on the screen at a time, and then I can scroll through each one of these to, to whatever I want to see, obviously. I don't know why I picked intake air temp. Anyway, here's my O2. And you can see it's a very nice, clean, clear graph. It's a nice tool from what I'm seeing all around. I really like all the functions. I really like this thing so far. Big time like this thing. I can't wait to actually get a car in here to play around with it where it needs to be diagnosed and, you can see what it could do. Now I think this thing has bi-directional controls, I believe. I want to see what this says for my truck. Okay, yes, so I can write the VIN, I can do a generator field test, I can do an AC clutch test, IAC motor, evap, fans, ASD, fuel pump, coil. So yes, I have all bi-directional controls. This thing is not a code reader, guys. This thing is not a do-it-yourselfer tool. I mean, it can be if you want to spend the money for it. But this is a professional level tool. And the other thing that I wanted to say too with this thing is that this tool will connect to the newer Chryslers without having any special cables. We have all of this information here. Now that I'm loaded into a vehicle, do you notice I have system wiring diagrams loaded right in. So I can go right to my diagrams without going back to choose a vehicle, okay? It's already picked. So all of the information for this particular vehicle that's picked is going to be here now, as you'll see in a minute. All right, and here we go. Okay, if I want to go to engine controls, I pick this, and here's your color wiring diagrams. I can expand this. I can use, if I want to do it this way or I want to do it this way, whatever I like. Okay, and I have my engine control diagram all set here. All right, This thing is just great, man. Having this at your fingertips, I can't say enough about it so far. I love everything I've seen so far. Let me shut this off before I run out of fuel. So now that we have, now that I got to show you guys at least a little bit about what the tool can do, I need to learn myself, and I have to use this tool myself to get more familiarized with it. But so far, it's fantastic. So keep an eye out for future videos featuring this tool, and we'll see you at the shop. Thanks.